showed up at the airport at 7 p.m. for what was supposed to be an easy standby shift. And it's 10:30 right now. I just got a call like 5 minutes ago from crew scheduling. And I got called to London, and I'm literally like shaking right now because I really honestly don't really want to go, even though I love London. I just like am not mentally prepared for it right now. But I think they start boarding in about 5 minutes or so, as long as the aircraft is ready. So I'm going to head over there and see what happens on this trip. This is that sweet life of being a standby flight attendant where they literally call you to go wherever they need you to go. So I'm heading there right now. We're going to London. Alright, just scanned in on the jet bridge. Crew is already on there, and we board in like 6 minutes. To my domain for this flight. Here's main cabin. Main cabin over there. Here's my jump seat and my door. The aftermath of an international flight. All the blankets and pillows. Alright, we made it to London. I just got to my hotel room, so I will show you a really quick view of what it looks like inside my hotel room and what my view looks like. This is our cute little hotel room. And the view outside is amazing. It's my absolute favorite. So you can see over there is the London Eye and some of the main attractions over there as well. And I just love all these buildings right out here. They're just so cute, and I just absolutely love this view. It's one of my favorite views ever of the hotels that we stay at. Okay, apparently my packing skills, my terrible packing skills, is a trend this month. I honestly don't even know what I packed for this trip because I was sitting on standby when I got assigned it, which I will explain in just a second. But first I kind of want to look into my bag and see exactly what I have. Okay, so I have 3 pairs of shoes. That's great. I somehow also managed to pack my camera, which I'm glad I did because now I'm in London and I have my camera. I did pack out workout clothes, so maybe I will have a workout in my future today. And thank God I did pack a shirt. I was really sitting on the plane talking to my crew, and I was like, I really don't think I packed a shirt. I don't remember which one I packed. Striped tee, there we go. And I did pack a pajama shirt. That was the other item in question. I couldn't remember if I had packed a pajama shirt, and I do have one, so yay me. I actually packed everything I need, except I do not think I packed my contacts. I think I left my bag of contacts in my apartment because I wear one-a-day contacts, and I was wearing my glasses for my standby, so I will probably be wearing glasses for the rest of this trip, which sucks because I like wearing sunglasses when I go out, and it's kind of hard to do when you have glasses on your face. If you have been following my channel for the past couple months, you'll most likely have heard me talk about reserve, which is something I do every other month for work, and that means I am on call. I was assigned a 7 p.m. standby. Now, standby is where you go to the airport and you sit for 6 hours, and it basically is where you cover any last-minute flights of people calling out sick or trips falling apart because of delays and they need somebody to cover those trips. So they'll call you up and you just head over to the plane, usually within like 30 minutes, 15 minutes of departure, and you board the plane and you go where they're sending you. So I had 7 p.m. standby, which typically a late standby like that, you don't always get used, but a lot of the time if you do get used, you get used for an international trip. But on all the times I have had late standbys like that, I have never been used. So I really went into this standby thinking I was not going to get used, and I had been sitting at the airport for about 3.5 hours or so, and I looked online and saw that this trip was open. This one position on this trip was open, which means somebody had called out very last minute because they were set to be boarding in about 20 minutes when I got called. And literally as I saw that this trip was open, 2 seconds later my phone was ringing and they were calling me to give me this trip. So now I am in London because of my airport standby. And yes, I am in London. I love London. I'm not complaining to be here, but I was not mentally ready to work that trip. So now that I've explained to you exactly why I am in London, I am going to go to my favorite grocery store here. I'm walking to Harrods right now. It's a department store in London, and surprisingly, for all the times I've been in London, I have never gone. Alright, I just got back from Waitrose and I have my bag of purchases from my favorite grocery store ever. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I got. Favorite drink in the whole entire world is this blue one from Waitrose. It's this really beautiful blue-green little fruit drink. It's guava, lime, apple, coconut water, and blue spirulina. Spirulina is why it's this blue color, and it is so good. I wish I could bring a jug of it home, but London is very strict. Well, UK in general is very strict with their 3-ounce rules with crew. And then my favorite chocolate. It's so good. It is this Thornton's brand. They're like these shortbread squares with caramel and chocolate layers. The first time I flew London, I was flying with the flight attendant who I'm actually flying on this trip as well, and I've flown with him a couple times. He's from the UK and he's super sweet, and he introduced me to these the first time. So now when I come to London, I almost always get a package of these, and they are so addicting. Like, there's only 10 little squares in here, but I could honestly sit and probably eat a whole package. I love London because they have so many vegan products, and I am vegetarian, but I eat a lot of vegan foods. I love these BioLife cheese squares that I get in London. They are so good, and sometimes vegan cheeses aren't very good if they're not heated up, but these are really good cold and warm. This brand corn is made in the UK, and I got these chicken-free slices, so they are totally vegan, and they just are like little deli meat slices, but they have no meat in them. And then I got these vegan jackfruit burgers, which look pretty good. Then I got some vegan chicken patties and chicken nuggets. Then I also got a plant-based shawarma kebab little thing of meat here too. Lastly, I decided to get a cheese. I actually found this one. It was a lactose-free halloumi, so I didn't know they made lactose-free halloumis, so I decided to get a package of these. So I'm just going to pop these items in the fridge that I have in my room, and then I'm going to take a nap, which might turn into a whole sleep. We will see how that goes. All right, good morning. It is my last day in London. We are heading back to Chicago today. I just finished getting ready. It's about 7:50 in the morning, and we have pickup at 8:30, so I just need to finish packing my bags. I ended up sleeping a lot last night. I fell asleep at 5 and woke up at 10, and then was up for like an hour and a half and fell back asleep and woke up at 7, so I got like 12 hours of sleep, which is a lot, but I had been up for like 24 hours plus, so I was pretty exhausted. I'm gonna get dressed and head downstairs for our pickup. Just finished cleaning. Finally making our way on the plane. I can even get my bags through the aisle. Okay. Here's my jump seat again. My door. I put my bag up in that bin right there. Alright, so I just put my bag up in that bin. And then I'm going to check my emergency equipment around the aircraft and then see what else I can do before we board. So it looks like we are going to start boarding in a minute or so now, and then we'll be on our way to Chicago. Time for a break. This bunk is super spacious. Yes, I totally forgot to sign off because I ended up catching an Uber once I cleared customs in Chicago and made it all the way home. I just want to say thanks for taking it along with me in London. I hope you guys enjoyed my Life on Reserve vlog. Make sure to subscribe to Daily Departure and hit the notification button to see when I post new vlogs, and I will see you guys next time on the Daily Departure.